My dad stole my big promotion. He erased my memories. And nobody had my fucking back!
Alright, Inside Job Part 2 Season 2, and the trailer just released. We clearly have a lot to unpack here, but there are a lot of small details and amazing things, so make sure to watch the full breakdown to understand it all.
You really think you could launch a coup against me, sweetie? You're just like your old man.
I am nothing like you.
Alright, this is one of the first Easter eggs. As you can see, the thing she's drinking is something called Bud Light Lime Soda, which can be seen in the Inside Job Part 2 teaser. So this should basically be in the first episode of Season 2.
Oh, so this is what rock bottom looks like. More tropical than I thought.
Okay, now we can start to see more of the details. For example, this one, other than the Netflix anime series, the robot guy with a smile, the moon, and Abraham Lincoln, which are all in the openings. The intro, we can see that there's a triangle and a person there, which I'm guessing is the start of the Illuminati and the Deep State.
Why are we taking over?
I'm guessing those two are Beyonce and Keanu Reeves, which we can see later in the trailer.
For mysterious rogue assholes anyway.
Don't worry, Rand can't make things that different.
This is most likely a reference to basically Inside Job itself, because in the joke, something like, in the episode, if they say something won't go wrong, JR could appear and say, "Oh no, something has gone wrong."
Shot pack! Who's in?
It's not worth it!
That's
This might also be a reference to how Mike Stanek really ruined it for him when he and his daughter went into his daughter's mind at the end of Season 1.
It's not worth it!
that sizzles! Prepare for psychedelic.
I can barely see it, and I'm not sure, but I think because of the shape of that and something that seemingly powers it, I think it's Brett and Reagan trying to go fix it, because it seems like it's being overloaded with energy. The Robes doing a blood pact or something like that to welcome a new robe into the Robe Council, or possibly something else. We can clearly see a lot of mechanisms before, but I think it's from the episode Blue Blood, the lizard people, the reptilians, coming up from the ground because they have some sort of thing, and they have been developing their technology with their giant mansion to go up and conquer the earth. The Illuminati coming up from the ground.
The fate of the world is at stake!
You want me to do
Wi-Fi's
what
out
about
again.
what?
Can you hold on? I'm getting another call.
My guess is that this is also going to be in the first episode, and it's showing us how incompetent the workers can be sometimes, and that's when they introduced the new member, Adam Scott, or Adam Scott's the voice actor for that guy. I forgot his name.
You know a man on the inside of the Illuminati?
I didn't catch this at first, but it's Rand explaining how they want to take down the Illuminati so they can be the top company in a secret government or something.
Two rival companies.
I'm guessing this is about episode 3 when the two companies, or specifically those two people that represent those two companies, start bonding together to realize that there's a greater power here that Rand threatened.
We could get in a lot of trouble.
Reagan's nanotech from the episode when Rigo's psycho boyfriend chased her and placed a tracker into her phone.
Gigi, this is my source, Statler.
You two are banging, aren't you?
What?
No!
I'm guessing this is Inside Job calling out on the fans, and it's actually kind of funny.
What?
No!
I'm
we
sorry.
Are not.
Gross.
Who's,
no
who,
offense.
Is anybody else saying that? That's crazy.
Why would
We're
you
not.
think that?
another one of the covert companies that controls the world released a dragon.
Have any idea how many enemies I've...
Now this is one of the more bigger ones because I think the priest is the head of like a religious community that controls part of the world. And now in the very next clip, which I will show, you can see that Reagan's new friend also has some soul cross, which could show that there's a Christian company that is Christian or just religion-themed relics that are extremely powerful.
Made? Someone hates that I'm in charge.
Everyone hates that you're in charge.
Who's ready to party like Ed Hardy?
One of the panels shows Keanu Reeves and the other shows Beta Alpha. Now, one of the interesting things I know, because behind Beta Alpha, there's something that says, an anomaly threat detected. So, my prediction is that possibly this could be connected to like another version of the SCP Foundation. Either that or it's indicating that Beta Alpha has escaped and Beta Alpha could also be helping the deep state. And I'm not sure. There's a lot of information packed into this. JJ breaking a vote, somebody for president board, and another very interesting minor detail behind that is if you look clearly behind him, you can see that it's basically in the deep state. You can see Glenn behind him, and you can see the screams, which seems to make out Bolt for Andre. Although I'm not sure about this one, so it's a theory. Person voiced by Adam Scott activating his very cool purple glasses, Glenn murdering a bunch of people, and a person doing a blood pact, while in the middle of the screen we can see that it's the intro for when it suddenly zooms in on Reagan's eye. Yep. Now, these next few scenes are very hard to catch, so I'm just going to explain it. There's a picture of a dog playing basketball, something that seems like Keanu Reeves, and Andre is a simulation. We have Mike, we have, what's his name again? I forgot, Dolphin Man, Glenn, becoming a Viking, Mike again, and we can see that Beta Alpha and Rand Ridley are currently fighting. And this one is very short, but we can see something that looks like a crystal ball. Then we can see maybe a new rope. I don't know, because it's just this person in a red hoodie, which is going to be pretty interesting. So we'll see in the show.
I promised myself I would.
Now this scene is also very hard to catch, but it looks like a car, a truck technically, swirling inside a whirlpool with Reagan and Brett maybe doing an experiment on it, or possibly going to an alternate universe.
Wouldn't tell you what? All right, asshole. You've messed with my life.
Honestly, a massive upgrade for Reagan's robo-arms, which is pretty interesting, and if we pay attention to detail, we can tell that this is actually Reagan's basement.
Life long enough.
Other than Reagan, Ridley fighting Keanu Reeves, I just want to say they have had a massive improvement on animation. Reagan's sword looks absolutely epic. She appears to have grenades on her shoulder. Oh my god, and one thing that I can't believe I didn't notice is that Keanu Reeves seems to be a vampire, because you can see that there are onions on her belt, which is a detail that a lot of people could have missed, which we can also go back to the cross before. It's all because Keanu Reeves is actually a vampire. The plot, it makes much more sense now. This possibly proves the fact that, in fact, there will be multiple universes, because you can see down below, it says Disney Channel. Secret subterranean flow under Cognito Inc.? Honestly, I think so.
Humanity needs someone to make the hard.
Sadly, this could also signal the death of Beta Alpha, the robot from the very first episode of Inside Job. So it's also pretty fascinating. Or it could be a cult to get aliens, but that's just my theory.
Choices.
Okay, these scenes flash by very quick, so I'm just going to have to explain it. I think it's like Rand as the devil and he's on the book or something, and then it cuts to a scene where Rand is staring at a hole, sad, because the hole, it penetrates all the way where we can see him, his eyes black, showing that he hasn't slept in a while.
Very Christopher Nolan, in that I don't understand it, but I'm gonna pretend I do to seem smart.
Other than seemingly Reagan and Andre's face flashing back and forth, and the final scene, it says Project Reboot, and you can see Glenn fiddling with timelines. So this could technically prove my theory. They accidentally made multiple timelines, because you can see on the Project Reboot board, there are like timeline splits and demonstrations of timeline spinning, and Glenn is saying an ABC possibility of timelines, and you can also on the computer see about the exact same thing. So this possibly proves that it is a timeline thing, time thing. Now, thank you for listening to this to this breakdown, and I might make more, I don't know, depending on how much likes this video gets. If this video gets 5 likes, I'll do a full breakdown on Season 2, Episode 1, or Season 1, Episode 1 of Inside Job. Thank you. Bye.